Coronavirus by Luciano, Cold Period 2 Chemistry. What is a coronavirus? Coronaviruses are named for the crown-like spikes on their surface. There are four main subgroupings of coronavirus, known as alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. Human coronaviruses were first identified in the mid-1960s using two different methods in the UK and in the US. Common human coronaviruses. There are four examples of coronaviruses which include two betas and two alphas. 22.9E alpha coronavirus, NL63 alpha coronavirus, OC43 beta coronavirus, HKU1 beta coronavirus. COVID-19. On January 9th of 2020, a novel coronavirus was identified as SARS-CoV-2, commonly known as COVID-19. This virus led to many deaths and to the world as a nation being put onto a quarantine. SARS-CoV, a contagious and sometimes fatal respiratory illness caused by a coronavirus. SARS appeared in 2003 in China. It spread worldwide within a few months through it, though it was quickly contained. SARS is a virus transmitted through droplets that enter the air when someone with the disease coughs, sneezes, or talks. MERS-CoV, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome related coronavirus, or EMC 2012, is a species of coronavirus which infects humans, bats, and camels. The infecting virus is an enveloped positive sense single-stranded RNA virus which enters its host cell by binding to DPP4 receptor. Where and when did COVID-19 originate? All the published genetic sequences of SARS-CoV-2 isolated from human cases are very similar, suggesting that the start of the outbreak resulted from a single point introduction in the human population around the time that the virus was first reported in humans in Wuhan, China. The analysis of the published genetic sequences further suggests that the spillover from an animal source to humans happened during the last quarter of 2019. Wuhan, China. Wuhan, the sprawling capital of central China's Hubei province, is a commercial center divided by the Yangtze and Han rivers. Research commissioned by the World Bank found out that 5% of Wuhan's population lives in extreme poverty, while 8 to 10% of the population is unemployed. With a population of 11.08 million inhabitants affected by poverty, COVID-19 can easily spread with its thirst to kill. COVID-19 vaccines. Vaccines are one of the vital factors that can help stop the spread of COVID. In the United States, there is not yet an authorized or approved vaccine to prevent coronavirus disease 2019 COVID-19. Once available, COVID-19 vaccines will help prevent a disease that can be dangerous or even deadly. While experts do not know yet exactly how well COVID-19 vaccines will work, they know that authorized or approved vaccines will help reduce the risk of disease by working with the body's natural defenses to safely develop protection to the disease. How do the vaccines work? To understand COVID-19 vaccines work, it helps to first look at how our bodies fight illness. When germs such as the virus that causes COVID-19 invade our bodies, they attack and multiply. This invasion called an infection is what causes illness. Our immune system uses several tools to fight infection. Blood contains red cells, which carry oxygen to tissues and organs, and white or immune cells, which fight infection. Pfizer versus Moderna. Pfizer Incorporated is an American multinational pharmaceutical corporation. It is one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies. They have recently initiated a study for the COVID-19 vaccine. This vaccine was found to be more than 90% effective in preventing COVID-19 in participants without evidence of prior SARS-CoV-2 infection. Moderna. Moderna is an American biotechnology company based in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It focuses on drug recovery, drug development, and vaccine technologies based exclusively on messenger RNA. It is also a candidate of the COVID vaccine. Moderna's vaccine efficiency against COVID-19 was 94.1%, and its vaccine efficiency against severe COVID-19 turned out to be 100%. COVID-19 statistics. Death rates by day. On the month of May, the death rates of citizens who had COVID reached its peak in the U.S. Reported cases. These were the numbers of reported cases of COVID-19 on the month of April. The numbers had reached their peak in the U.S. Death rates by age. The number of death rates by age were reported in the span of a month, and this shows that COVID affects only some groups. Summary. To summarize, COVID has had a very strong impact on the whole world. It has caused many tragic deaths, and there's people being affected by it every day of their lives. There are many steps that we could have taken to prevent the spread of this deadly disease. Until now, there is a vaccine in development to help cure those in need. To overcome this pandemic, we must stand together as one and take care of one another. The end.